What are you doing?
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Virtual Commissioners Conference, April 13, 2021. I'd like to call a meeting to the order with a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome everybody. Karen, any unfinished business or correspondence?
I have nothing.
Excellent. All right, next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting dated March 23rd, 2021 as presented.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. Sargent?
Motion carries. Next under the agenda, looking for a motion to approve invoices in the amount of $881,179.71 for the period March 24th through April 13th, 2021.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes. Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve pending invoices in the amount of $782,956.74.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion that the actual gross payroll in the amount of $264,186.76 be approved for payment for the period March 14th through March 27th, 2021.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Busark?
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion that the tentative gross payroll in the amount of $267,520 be approved for payment for the period March 28th through April 10th, 2021.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Busark?
Motion carries. All right, next on the agenda, I'd like to turn the floor over to Donna Cooper. She's the Solid Waste Recycling Coordinator. Hello, Donna. How are you today? All right, I see. I didn't have the volume up on here. I'm sorry. So I can now. You should be good.
Okay, are we good?
We are good. Excellent. Thank you, Donna. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good day so far. I just had a few solid waste items that I wanted to update the county commissioners and the public on. We will be having our electronic, television, and household hazardous waste collection on May 1st. The registration is already online, and the website is ecfr.net. We'll hold the collection again at the Goodwill parking lot at 101 Preston Drive in Fall Creek. The items that we'll be accepting that day will be computers, printers, copiers, fax machines, phones, televisions, antifreeze, batteries, chemicals, pesticides, even fluorescent bulbs, all of those kinds of things. And if anyone needs to know for certain the list of items that we accept, when they register, the list is there also. The costs are going to be the same as it was in our September 2020 collection. So, for example, if you have a television that you need to drop off, it's going to cost 60 cents per pound. If you have electronics, that is at 40 cents a pound. And then again, the costs are also on the website. We expect a good turnout, hopefully, just like we did at the September collection where we collected 14.2 tons. Somewhere around in there again. If you have any questions, though, please, refer anyone to me, and I can help them get registered also for the collection. And then our other big news is we were able to set up a drop-off recycling site in Sykesville Borough. The new site is located on Kaufman Drive, and what you need to do is turn right there at the Ideal Event Center. We'll be collecting all the materials that we collect at all of the other sites, except we are unable to accept glass at that site at this time. Sykesville population is a little over 1,100 people, so we anticipate that we're going to be able to collect around 20 plus tons at that drop-off site in a year's time. So we're really excited about that, giving the residents of Jefferson County more opportunity to recycle closer to their homes. And then the last thing I'd like to update you on is we're working on our annual recycling report for Jefferson County for 2020. And what I can tell you is that 2020 was a challenging year because of COVID. The drop-off sites did really well. And in particular, we increased 20 tons on glass bottles and jars. But overall, where it came to the recycling of commercial and business recycling, we are down significantly, more than likely due to the closure, closure orders, especially early on last spring. So, but we're all set. Hopefully, we'll come out of this COVID and recycling and businesses will resume again, and the tonnage will increase in this year. But that's all I have. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Thank you very much, Donna. And that is May 1st, and make your appointments online.
Definitely.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right, moving forward, I see Tracy Zentz is on the line. Do you have any comments, updates for us today, Tracy?
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me okay?
We sure can.
I just real brief, major news that came out this morning from the FDA and the CDC that they're pausing the Johnson & Johnson vaccine administration nationwide until further notice due to concerns over reactions in a small percentage of the population. What this will do is this will allow them to further investigate what's going on and to see if there is an issue with the vaccine or not. I know recently there's been the initiative for the teachers and support staff for vaccinations through the intermediate units. And the only thing I can offer is if anyone has any concerns over the Johnson & Johnson, to reach out to their healthcare professional or to go to the CDC or the FDA's website to keep up to date with the current information on that. So there's no issues with Pfizer or the Moderna right now. We do know that some of the vaccine providers in the county are offering both Johnson & Johnson and one or the other, the Moderna or the Pfizer, based on the federal program that's out there. But if you were scheduled for Johnson & Johnson, check first before you go for your vaccine, or like I said earlier, if you have any concerns, check with your healthcare professional. That's really all I have this morning.
And then Tracy, if you're over 18 in Pennsylvania, you are eligible for the vaccine starting when? Is that today?
That is today. Everything has been moved up that the entire population will be available. The Moderna is approved for 18 and older, and the Pfizer is approved for 16 and older. I know that Pfizer especially is working on their phase 3 trials for 12 to 15-year-olds, but we don't have anything further yet, where that stands right now. They're hoping by the time school resumes to be able to have those vaccines ready.
Okay, and then all the vaccines right now, the way it stands, there are no walk-in clinics. You have to make an appointment, but there is an excellent tool online where you can see which dosages are available where. Is that right, Tracy?
Yes, if you go to the Department of Health's website at health.pa.gov, and as you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a column that says COVID-19 vaccine. That'll give you an interactive map that you can bring up. You can see Jefferson County, and you can see who the providers are in Jefferson County for the current vaccine. And as you mentioned, that is correct. You have to schedule an appointment. The walk-ins that were previously done, some of the walk-in clinics, that guidance has changed. The Department of Health says that everyone has to be registered to get that vaccine.
All right.
And if anyone is having issues trying to get registered online or whatever, even if they reach out to our office, we can get them in contact with some of the providers' phone numbers that they can get those vaccines.
Okay. Anything else, Tracy?
No, sun could be shining later today, could be cloudy, but 100% chance of weather.
Okay, Jeff, Herb, you have anything for Tracy?
Hey, Tracy, the Johnson and Johnson thing, we was talking about that a little earlier, because I think we'd all kind of read up on it and stuff, but it was, what the report we had got was 6 people out of 6.8 million. Is there something more than, or is it just hearsay? Is those stats not right? Do you know anything about, how many people were affected, that kind of stuff? And then I guess I would continue with the question, the other ones out there, is there no side effects from them? I'm just kind of curious, what made this happen?
Well, on all the vaccines, depending on somebody's health, their overall health, they could have some reactions to it. The Johnson & Johnson, I guess, has been causing some blood clotting. That's probably the major concern that people are having issues with after they receive this. I don't have an actual number of how many people have been affected. The only thing that we've been advised of is a small percentage of the select recipients that have received the Johnson & Johnson. And this is nationwide. This is not just in Pennsylvania. This is entirely across the nation.
Okay, thanks, Tracy.
Yep.
All right, I think you're free to go, Tracy. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for the updates. All right, we have a couple of announcements. The next commissioners virtual meeting is April 27th, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. at Jefferson Place, followed by the jail board virtual meeting, April 27th, 2021 at noon at Jefferson Place. I'd like to open the floor to public comments at this time. Last call for public comments. All right, hearing none, I'd like to close public comments at this time. Next on the agenda, I'd like to open it up for questions, comments from the press. Last call on questions, comments from the press. Looks like we're off the hook. Looking for a motion that the meeting be adjourned.
So, second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Fuller?
Yes.
Mr. Sargent?
Motion carries. Thanks, everybody.